What's going on, guys? So, making this video to kind of let you know where we've been, where I've been, why I hadn't been posting videos to my channel or to this channel. Um, Hurricane Matthew hit last weekend. Yeah, well, weekend before last. I was at work for 5 days straight. Uh, Never left. Was there through everything, and been extremely busy since. I picked up a second job other than my full-time job. Um, and then, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare beta came out. We grinded it really hard. Um, there's some other games that came out that I've been playing personally. Just been super busy with work, um, everything like that. It's been going on. I know it's no excuse. I should still be able to make time for you guys, and I'm sorry for that. Uh, where the team's staying right now, as far as I know, we only have Call of Duty, European and North American. Haven't talked to the Halo team in probably 2 weeks. Gears of War team sent me a message, say they got picked up by another organization. They got a better deal. And I didn't go into details. I just said, okay, I'm not going to hold any of my players back. If they get a chance to get a paid ride somewhere or play for an organization, a big organization, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to be butthurt about it. You know, Everybody's got to look out for themselves. Another thing that's been going on with me is I found out that my wife is pregnant. This Friday, matter of fact, we go for our first ultrasound. So what that means for me is, 9 months from now I'll be a dad, and a lot of my time will be taken up with that. So what that means for Fearless, I really don't know yet. I don't know if I'm just going to strictly stay with Call of Duty, which I really think I am. I think I'm just going to focus on Call of Duty teams and see where it goes from there. I think I jumped into this feet first, and it got way above my head really fast because at one time I had like 21 players underneath us, with two Call of Duty teams, a Halo team, a Gears team, Overwatch, CS:GO. I had a lot of stuff going on at one time, and it got a little ridiculous. Kind of disappointing not having those teams because the more teams that we have, the more fans that see our logos and our branding and that type of thing. That's great, but it sucks. It honestly sucks because you put a lot of time and effort into everything with websites, sponsors, communication between players and me, and I just hate that I let it get to the point that I couldn't handle it anymore. And I'm usually a really positive guy, so for me to be down about something's kind of weird for me. And the reason why I'm down is because I always wanted to be at the level that people dream of. You know, um, I wanted to see my name in the lights and that type of thing. And I'm not saying it's still not going to happen. I mean, the Call of Duty teams that we have right now are busting their ass, and they're doing exactly what they need to do to get to where I want them to be, or where they want to be. I mean, they have dreams and they have goals, and you know, I'm one of those people. If I reach a goal, I set another one. If I get to a dream that I've had, I set another dream. There's no need in plateauing out. People that have success usually are the most successful people because they keep succeeding. They don't stop. So when you start getting setbacks, it's hard to keep that snowball effect from happening where you lose everything. So usually when you lose one team, you lose three teams. And what that means for us, I know my Call of Duty team's not going anywhere. At least two of the players. We've had some roster changes and things like that happen, and that's fine. I'm cool with that. There's players that there's players that are amazing players by themselves. And what I mean by that is they can play a competitive match with 3 other people and win. But when you look at their overall score, yeah, they may be, I'll just throw this number out, 43-5. But they only have 2 seconds of ejective time. Well, that didn't really go towards winning the match. Yeah, the kills help, but if you're not helping the team and you're just doing your own thing, it's hurting the team. So we've had to make some changes to rosters and that type of thing. The EU team, I haven't actually got a chance to watch them play, and I'm sorry for that, guys. I know you are probably watching this, and I'm sorry I put this up late because I know it's like 6 a.m. there right now, but I'm proud of what you guys are doing. Here in a minute, when I get done talking and going on about my negative Nancy stage, you'll see a little bit of their gameplay, and there's kind of an introduction of who they are and what they do type thing. But right now, I've got a lot of figuring stuff out to do. IW comes out. Well, the beta comes out this weekend, and it comes out November 4th. And I think we'll be pretty competitive at it. There's going to be no more of these little league matches on Twitter from us. They're pointless. They don't get us anywhere. They don't do anything for us. And usually the teams we play don't stay together after we play them. Most of those guys switch around 4 or 5 times a year. I'm looking to play UMGs and GBs for right now. I know that sounds kind of out of date, but a lot of the online qualifiers and stuff are set through those websites. So if I can get my guys, top 4 in the world on UMG and game battles, then we got a pretty good shot at winning everything, really. Another thing that I'm having trouble with is money. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. I'm not financially stable enough to support 20 players. 8 to 10 I can probably handle. But a lot of you know that watch these videos, gaming's not cheap. I mean, if you look at one SCUF controller, completely done up's $200. Set of 5 jerseys is around $250. You start looking at headsets, you're anywhere from $200 to $400. If you go to the Turtle Beach side, you're looking at $800 for a set of headsets. For me, it's not whether I can afford it or not. It's a return on my investment. This is a business for me. This is potentially how I want to pay my bills, is this organization. And to have setbacks like we're having every month is disappointing. It really is. But that's enough about me. This video is getting a little long. Plus, I still got to put the gameplay in there like I told you I was going to. So, if you guys ever want to watch us play or anything like that, we usually try to tweet out our streams, and I'll try to put a link in there to some of the guys' streams that actually do stream. And we're making advancements on our streams and trying to make them a little bit more fan friendly so you can see our players and stuff like that. So, enough about me. Into the EU Call of Duty.
Hey guys, Sinizga here, and yes, I'm back on the YouTube scene. Let's go. Not Mr. Sending to anyone anymore, it's Sinizga now. Yeah, the other name was pretty lame, but yeah. Anyway, so Sinizga is the new name, and there's new things on this channel coming. It's not just going to be FIFA, I'm going to turn more into a COD player now. Yeah, I have joined an esports team, Fearless Esports is the name. All links will be down below, Twitters and stuff. And this is a video of introducing our team, which we will go into IW. We'll be doing a lot of UMGs, GBs, and looking to get into competitions and hopefully aspire to go to LAN. So We consist of 4 players plus a 5th player, which is a sub, which I'll explain at the end about him. And this is just an introduction of all of us together, so let's get right into it. So the first member of the team will be starting off with me, Sinizga, also real name Diogo Luz, and I am the captain of the team currently for Fearless Esports EU, since there isn't an A team and they have many different teams. Pretty good small organisation which is looking to grow. So my role in the team right now, we've been playing Black Ops 3, as you can see. These are some of my highlights currently, and as I am the captain of the team, I know I'm the main contact form to Fearless Esports, the organisation. I try to make the best decisions for the team. So for example, the roster has changed since we got together straight away, since we're trying to get the best team possible and the best chemistry going possible. And of course, roles are subject to change, guys. My role does say captain/hybrid because I tend to be a quite strong AR player, but sometimes I do switch up to the sub. As you can see, most of these highlights are with an AR, but I tend to try use the sub as well sometimes when I can, depending on the game or depending how we feel. But this all is subject to change, since IW, Infinite Warfare, will be a different game. You don't know what everyone's going to be comfortable with. It's going to be very different. So, I might, for example, be comfortable more with an AR or more with a sub, and might be more of an objective player next game. You don't know. That's why the team roles aren't completely set so far. We're just trying to build on chemistry. As you can see, some hardpoint gameplay here and there, but we are trying to play a lot of S&D because we're trying to perfect our S&D chemistry first before playing any respawns, because respawns in IW may be completely different to what we're playing now, since the beta currently is actually downloading right now on the background here on my PS4. So hopefully I can get some videos out for you guys there. So yeah, first player is me, Diogo Luz. Moving on swiftly to the next player, it is Harry Flockhart. He is a very, very strong communicator in the team. I like to consider him one of the in-game leaders here alongside me. He's very good at the knowledge of the game. His knowledge of the game is very good. He did tell me he nearly made it, quite professionally playing this game in, was it Black Ops 2, if I remember when I was speaking to him, yeah. So his PSN, yeah, top right. He's a hybrid player as well, but as you can see, most of his, highlights are with a sub. I do write AR up there on the top right corner because he does play with a lot of AR, but he is a hybrid player because he does switch it up. Sometimes we play with 3 subs to stack up hills and maybe bomb sites, and then I'm the AR anchoring up at the back, and he's quite good. He's quite aggressive, pretty great gun skill, but of course what I think stands out for him as a player is his knowledge of the game and the knowledge of communicating and always getting call-outs right, and always trying to lead the team in a way possible. So in-game leader is pretty much his role. He's very good at that and very good at doing so. So just carry on watching his highlights. Since I've got a few highlights here, I want to share the most I can from the team so you guys can understand our play style, and the way I found out about Harry was for another player, because the next player coming up is how I found out about Harry. It's quite interesting, since when I contacted Fearless and different teams to try to get a team together, I got to know the following player by the name of Aubrey. Orbster is his Twitter, which will be popping up any few seconds now, and he knows Harry and the other player in real life, so it was kind of easy to get them linked up together. So yeah, here he is, Aubrey Cruz. He's the first player I met, and we got together and we started playing a bit of games together, and we saw that there is potential here. We play quite well together. He's a very, very strong slayer, probably the best slayer in our team, probably I'd say the best gun skill in the team. Crazy gun skill, and he knows this because he is crazy good at just simply taking out players in this game. Great movement as well. So he is our slayer slash sub. As you can see, he is using a Shiva because that's pretty much the AR he does move to sometimes. Because like I said, the roles aren't really specified since we have only been together for around a month. So we're trying to really find out the best roles for each other and how it's going to work. But it's all subject to change because of IW, yeah. But yeah, he's a very, very strong player. He is the youngest player in the team, but with the craziest gun skills. So as you can see, these insane kills he's getting here. We was getting destroyed in that game, but he did pop up with a few decent moments there. He is actually the guy with the most highlights in this video because it was just easier to record his, because he gets these insane little kill streaks in respawns and does clutch up a lot on the S&D. So he is a vital member to this team since, with his clutching up and just simply his slaying ability is very good. So not talk much more and just let you guys watch the highlights. I will talk about what is going to happen on this channel in the next few weeks, months. Well, I am looking to make quite a few videos of the team playing together. in IW, hopefully any like UMGs, and just I'm looking to make a video per week of like a review of the week of the team. So like I'm doing now, it's an introduction. I'm looking to make a video per week, which will also go on a Fearless channel, of telling you guys, you know, how well we are doing this week, what has changed and what's going on. And you know, I like to be possibly doing vlogs if we go into proper competitions, because our real objective for IW is to at least go to a LAN, at least try to get to a LAN. No matter what LAN it is, we just want to try to get to a LAN, because you know, as gamers which are trying to aspire to get somewhere with it, it's really a dream to play in a high energy environment such as a LAN environment. So yeah, that's what will be happening on this channel. I will also be making FIFA videos. Any old subscribers here watching this video, Weekend League will be probably the main videos I'll be making. I'll probably get back to doing player reviews and stuff like that, but my priority right now is here Fearless Esports on the COD community. So yeah, anyway, coming up next, our last player to this team of the main four. I will explain the fifth player that I mentioned at the beginning at the end of this video. But our last player is by the name of Jordan Drake Richards. Yeah, Jordan Drizzy. Yeah, his PSN Knoxwave. He's not an objective player really. What I like about him is that he adapts to any role possible. So he's a bit like me. We try to adapt around, you know, when, for example, Aubrey's probably, you know, like I said, our best Slayer. So if he's not currently feeling the sub and he wants to change to the Shiva and then he goes in with a Shiva, we do need a sub player, and that's where me and Jordan come in, and that's where Jordan mainly comes in, because he adapts very well, and that's a player that every team needs, an objective player which will always adapt. I say objective because, as you can see here, he's mainly the guy which carries the bomb and S&D. He gets the objective, he does the dirty work, and here he is holding up an objective. Granny's in Fringe, really well done. You know, he's a strong player, strong movement, strong communication, and very motivated. That's what I like about him in our team, is that he works hard. He always wants to scrim. He always wants to be on. He always wants to, you know, keep playing. You know, he doesn't want to give up, and that's what we need in this team, and what we want to succeed with. He does clutch up many times as well. It's great to see. He goes in a few streaks on respawns, as you can see here. He's one of his streaks where he just goes in hill, and that's what you need, a bit like a Scump in a way, where you're in hill and just, you know, killing players. Like, he's gonna get gassed about this because I called him Scump, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. He's a great little player, great addition to the team, and we all work together. We all do pretty well together, good chemistry, and that's what really matters. All right, now moving on. I did mention there's a fifth player in the team. Unfortunately, I can't get any of his highlights up here because, if I'm perfectly honest, getting these highlights was hard enough because I went to theatre mode and stuff like that, and the video was just drug out too long. The fifth player, I mean, he knows who he is. He's our pickup player. He's a sub. The only reason why he's not in the starting four is because he's simply too young for any competitions. His name's David. His links will be down below as well. He's a very good player, which will probably appear in the videos when, for example, if Harry or me or Aubrey or Jordan can't come on, then we need a fourth player or even a third player if we're doing freeze. He will be the player which will be put in, because he does have crazy good gun skill. But he does know he needs to learn a lot about the game and about the knowledge of the game, because sometimes we tell him he pushes and he shouldn't push. But he's a player with great potential, and he's a bit of our pickup player when we need one, so he will be involved in the videos, and I don't want to keep him out of this video because it's extremely unfair, because he's a great player with great potential. So yeah, guys, that is Fearless Esports EU. Be sure to check out all the Fearless teams. They have many different teams and many different games. They also have a COD NA team, so North American. So, you know, we're looking to do well for this organization. Keep updates with the channel. I will try to make videos per week, because I can't promise like I used to when I was younger. It's just university gets in the way, life, football, you know what it is, you know, life gets in the way. But this is one of my main priorities now in life, to do well here for Fearless Esports. And I hope you guys enjoy this content. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and keep up to date. Take care.